guys, so I'm back and this is going to be a review. I bought a foundation that I really didn't think I could even afford, to be honest, and I managed to get it, and I'm really excited to show you guys because I didn't think this brand could actually cater for dark-skinned people or for even just people who are like medium skin color. I thought there was just a brand that will just stick to the lighter shades, but I was wrong. And this is Burberry Foundation. I'm gonna just do a quick close-up just to show you guys. So this is basically the box. Is literally like this. It's such a lovely, I love this packaging. It looks good, it looks expensive, it looks like Burberry, and it has Burberry imprinted here, just here. So this is basically how it looks like, and then when you open it you have a pump, and this pump, you're not going to see it, but it has a markation here, and it basically just twists it over this side where it's facing the Burberry and it's on, and you twist it the other side and it's off. So it's really cool, honestly guys. So this is the foundation, and I got it in the shade number 64 Mocha. And yeah, so they have a darker shade which I have as well. I think it's the shade 66. I forgot the name of it, but it's shade 66, I believe. So I've got this one, the shade less, because this one, it complemented my skin a bit more than the other one. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna put one pump, maybe a bit, one pump and a bit, because I've used this foundation for like a month now, and I love it, but it's a very light coverage. And I just remembered, before I even put that on, I am going to use the Kiko Face Glow. I want my face to be looking glowy today. I use this a lot in the summer. If you looked at my other previous videos, you would have known that I used it a lot. So, whoopsie, I put a bit too much of it. I'm just gonna get that, I'm just gonna put it all over my face, and it's gonna work kind of like a primer, it's gonna work kind of like a primer, but it's also gonna give your face a lovely glow. Your skin will be looking radiant after this, trust me. Put a bit on my brow by accident. Oh, so annoying. So I fixed the eyebrow, and my skin, as you can see, is looking nice and glowy. I don't care, I want to look nice and glowy, so I'm going to do that today. And this foundation is a skin light kind of foundation. It is the Fresh Glow foundation, so it should work. It should work with the skin glow that I bought from Kiko, and it's SPF 15 as well. I'm just looking for the box here. It's SPF 16. Smelling it, there is no smell, which I like. The only smell I really liked was the Lancome Tarte Miracle, which is more like antibacterial gel. Apart from that, I don't like any other kind of smells. So I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna start working over my face. I'm gonna start off with this side of the face first, and then I'm gonna just see the comparisons of both faces, of both sides. It looks very light on camera, but I can assure you it's not like that. And I think the orange does help to cancel out any imperfections in the skin. So I do like that a lot. So, as you can see, this side has got the foundation on, and this side hasn't. I don't know why, but in camera it's looking a bit light. It's actually not that light as you probably might think. It has covered some imperfections, discoloration, and it's evened out my skin tone a lot more better. I'm gonna just come, and it's, as you can see, like I have darkness around here, it's covered it. I have darkness underneath my eyes, and it's covered it. And even I put a bit of my lid, and you can tell that it's helped to cover it as well. So I don't think you even need a colour corrector, if I'm going to be honest with you. It's a really nice, fresh foundation. We put the other side on, and then we're going to see how it's going to look like after that. So this is how it looks like with both, and as you can see, it matches my neck. Both of them, both like my whole face done. Feeling it, it feels quite satin. It's a nice glow to my skin. When I looked in the mirror off camera, it looked really, really nice. Yeah, it looks like my skin. I know here it looks a bit like light, but it looks like my skin on camera. So yeah, I really, really do like, I'm liking it a lot. So I'm gonna just start on my face, do something very, very quick on the face. Very, very quick. I'm just gonna rush it through, fast forward it. So yeah. Hi, so I'm back, guys. I just done my eyes. Something very, very simple. And I used the Miss Celine palette. I done something quite similar actually a few months ago using this Miss Celine palette. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it in the description box as well. And I used the Sleek Ultra Matte Dark. Yeah, I absolutely love this kit. I'm gonna open it to show you guys. And I just used the darker colours just to like smoke it out a little bit. I'll just show you the Miss Celine palette for those who don't know how it looks like. It has 2 highlighters and then lots of colours here. So, I have got a little bit of a first impression with this Burberry foundation. I haven't actually used it before, so it's my first time using this. And it's actually the Clinique Line Smoothing, is the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer. So I've got it here, and it's in the shade 12 Deeper. So it's the deepest shade. And I'm just gonna basically, oh, do you know it's like so fresh? Oh! It don't smell of anything. As you can see, the foundation did cover a bit, but I have got still a bit of darkness underneath my eyes. It's just how it is with me. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I've got problems. It's just everyone has under eyes. So some people have a bit darker than others. Simple. So, I'm just gonna put some underneath my eyes. I like to focus just around my eyes, to be honest. I don't really care about doing the concealer everywhere else because I don't really care. Just underneath my eyes I care about. If it's like an event or going somewhere, then yeah, I'll care. I might just put a little bit on my nose and that's it for concealing. If I need to, then I reckon that will be okay. What I like to do sometimes is I like to just leave it for a little bit, to kind of like bake. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to use like a beauty blender, the small one, and I'm going to basically just like blend it out. I'm not going to add any product. I want to see how it works on its own and whether it can actually really do the job. So, and by the way, it's very warm underneath my eyes. So I don't know if it's a bit too warm for what I would actually wear, but as regards to removing dark under eyes, I assume they would do so. Wow, it's looking very flawless. It's very natural to look. I'm going to do the other side now. I could definitely say that this is a nice concealer. There is literally no dark under eye, like I assumed, because it's very warm. And it is really a natural look. I love natural looks. I'm not about the extreme highlight, as you guys may know already. I'm gonna step out a little bit so I don't look too dark. But you can see it's really concealed underneath my eyes. I really, really like that a lot. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna just set it, and I'm gonna use the NYX powder. I'm gonna set it with the NYX powder. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the brush that I love to use to do that. I don't know why. I absolutely adore this brush for setting underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna get it. Maybe mix in a bit of the lighter one because it is a bit light. Just gonna pat it underneath my eyes. I like to focus a bit up as well. I think a lot of people tend to forget up there as well. I don't do this baking nonsense, sorry. If people actually do it, but I don't do it. I don't know why, it makes my face look so powdery and thick. I don't like that look. Some people, they can work with it and they know how to do it well. Some people, you just look powdery. And I'm sorry if I offend some people who are watching this, but it's the truth. I don't think bake is for everybody. I don't think it's for everybody. I think it's for those who really need it, or for photo shoots. I don't think it's for everyday look. That's just my personal opinion. So as you can see, my under eyes are now set. As in the topic of bronzing, I'm gonna bronze my face. I'm gonna use the Film Noir blush. It's like a reddish brown colour, and I love to do a lot of bronzing with this. Yes, black people can bronze. That is my motto, because I think we can bronze, and I think a lot of people think we can't, but we can. So I'm just gonna start here, and it's a lovely colour. It complements a lot, like your face and stuff. So I'm just gonna put some on my forehead. I actually wait. I'm gonna finish bronzing. I'm gonna use this quickly. This is the Fashion Fair foundation stick in the shade Teak. I'm gonna contour quickly with this. I know I bronzed already. Forgive me. I'm just gonna do a bit of contour. Because the other one I've kind of realised that it's not the best for contouring. It's better as a bronzer, and I prefer this as a contour. Don't worry if it looks weird. I'm gonna bronze my face now, so it should look fun in the end. I'm just not gonna use mirror for this. I think I can see through here. I like to put a bit up on my cheeks as well. Not too much, just a little bit up on my cheeks. And I like to put a bit on my nose. I don't know, it just makes me look a bit more sun-kissed. I like it. I don't care if you guys don't like it. I like it. I always put a bit too much though, but I think it's nice. It really brings my skin together. Yeah, I like it a lot. As powder, I'm just going to use the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep and my Wilco brush that I love all the time. I'm just going to blend everything together so that there's no harsh lines and so that it looks a bit more natural. And if there is any excess powder, which I don't think there is, the powder helps to remove it. And if there's any excess contouring or bronzing, it will just sheer it out a little bit more. If you need to feel like you've sheared it out a bit too much, you can just always go back with the brush and just go over it a bit more, which I'm doing now because I'm crazy when it comes to contouring and bronzing. I love it. With me, because I've done this, I don't really like to put blush. That's just my personal preference. I just want to highlight my face completely, and I like to use this Radiance palette from Makeup Revolution. It's been months since I used it, and I was like, why should I use it today? So I'm going to use the darkest Radiance shade. I'm just going to use a fan brush. I'm just going to fan it down completely. Get my mirror out again, and I'm just going to dust over the sides of my face. I'm not looking for like a really bad, like a really like, wow, look at me, I've highlighted my face. It's more of just a simple, subtle glow that I'm trying to get. So I'm just going to put on my nose. It's just lovely glow. I love the glow that it gives. It's just lovely. Like that. It's the way I got the products down here in the back. It's ridiculous. I'm just going to use the Urban Decay setting spray all night out. And I'm just going to spray my face. Like. I'm just going to make it look very nice and refreshed. Yeah. For my under eye, I think I'm gonna just smoke it out a little bit and just like. So I'm smoking it out a bit, and the spray has set it. Now I'm just gonna put my lips. So I'm using the Kiko 710 lip liner, the one, my favorite ever. And I'm just gonna line my lips. And because I put the highlighter everywhere, it's hit the top of my lips, so it's gonna make it look really nice. And I always draw in because my lips are big. And I don't care if people say, big lips are great. Yeah, okay, whatever. But I'm sorry. My lips are a bit big, but I don't mind. I like it, but yeah, I'm not gonna rave about it. So they're lined. I'm gonna use this lovely color from Sleek, and it's called Mystique. I like it a lot. It's just my lips. Right now, they need help because it's chapped. Maybe you guys won't see it, but there's like a chapped part just here. Ugh. I'm gonna go over it with lip liner. And that is it. That is my look. So to conclude this review on the Burberry Foundation, I really do like it. I like it a lot. Whenever I wear it, someone always compliments my skin. It just makes it look very natural and refreshed. And normally when I wear this, I literally have like very quick makeup, not like this. I have very quick makeup on, and then I'm done. That's it. But today I thought I could build it up a little bit. It has a light to medium, just a bit medium coverage, but it's steering more towards the light coverage. I had to use 2 pumps to get this kind of coverage, and I remember I had to use the Clinique concealer, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But yeah, I really like this. The shade is actually really nice. It blends very well with my skin. It has a nice, lovely finish. In real life, it looks good. I don't know how it's looking like on camera, but in real life, my skin is looking good. And I forgot to mention, this retails at £35, so it's a bit pricey. So I really hope that this has really helped you guys, whether you should buy it or not. I really like it a lot. It's good value. It's not glass, but it just looks pretty. It's really pretty. It has a pump. It's not even just a pump. It literally, you can twist it so you know it's not gonna like fall out or anything. I really like this foundation. I really like it, and I recommend it, guys. I recommend this foundation. It's not as the heaviest ones, but it really does work and looks very nice in the skin. As for the Clinique concealer, I really liked it. I think it was very nice. It's a very natural finish, very buildable. I think this is like a medium coverage, and you can even build it up to a full coverage personally, because it concealed all of the dark circle under eyes. Sometimes, so some concealers, I really like them a lot, but they don't really conceal underneath the eyes that well. This did. Like, I can literally, I'm looking in the mirror and there's like no darkness. The only darkness is the part where I put I smoked it out a little bit, the makeup. But apart from that, it looks really, really good. Like, my skin looks nice underneath my eyes. It's very nice. It's matte. I don't need to do baking. It looks very natural, glowing. I look like it's summer, but it's not summer. My skin looks good, guys. Good. I cannot lie to you guys. My skin looks really good. As for oiliness, the Burberry Foundation, I've worn its own a couple of times. It does hold up for a while. Your skin is it's basically like your skin. If I was to be honest with you, it's literally like your skin. So a little bit of oil is gonna come up, but not that much. I don't know about today because I did use the Skin Glow thing and from Kiko, and I did use the setting spray on top. I don't know why for me, sometimes when I put setting sprays on the top and I use the highlighters and stuff, my skin gets a bit oily. So I will probably assume that by the end of today, my skin is gonna get a bit oily, but I don't mind. Like, is it a problem for your skin to be a bit oily? Is it a problem? If it's all like proper like forehead shiny, then okay, that's a problem. But for me, a little oil comes through here and there, but I don't mind it. It's matte throughout. When it's like events, I make sure my skin is completely matte, completely. But when it's thick like this, I don't mind at all. So I really, really like this Clinique concealer, and I really, really liked the Burberry Foundation. If you want to see more reviews, please let me know of what things you want to review. There's a few other things I want to get done to review, but we're just going to see how it goes. We're just going to see how it goes all the time and stuff, and if you like it, basically. But anyway, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for the support, for all the comments, and don't stop commenting, I guess. Like, share it around to people. Let them know that PJI, precious.just.i is here. I'm joking. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Take care, lovely. I'll see you guys. Take care.